Hi everyone, my name is Danny Casado, and I'm incredibly thrilled and fortunate to have the opportunity to guide you through this video today. Over the last few years, especially during COVID-19 pandemic, many educators quickly learned that traditional methods of instruction and communication were not ideal for fostering a quality learning environment that is inclusive and supportive of all scholars. And so as a result, technology not only became a central part of our lives in terms of accessing information and communicating with our peers and loved ones, but also became a critical component of instruction, changing how educators engaged and delivered instruction to scholars. However, the biggest obstacle to teaching isn't the technology, because it can have a considerable positive impact on students' performance, improving their test scores, and allowing teachers to assess scholar achievement more efficiently. The big problem is how to integrate it. Now, given the experiences of many educators with remote instruction during the COVID-19 pandemic, many educators have also developed mixed feelings about implementing technology in the classroom. And so to this point, this video not only aims to explain 3 appropriate media and technology resources that can support content, skill development, and engagement, but also aims to serve as a resource to fellow teachers looking for ways to effectively implement technology into instruction. In this vein, 4 digital resources that can be utilized to effectively implement technology into instruction are Google Classroom, YouTube, Kahoot, and Canvas. Google Classroom is a digital learning platform designed to allow educators the ability to assign instructional material, create quizzes, assess mastery, differentiate instruction, and promote scholar autonomy and creativity. For example, in my world history classes, I assign scholars digital historical sources they can read and annotate using text-to-speech, the dictionary, and the common function from Google Classroom. And at the same time, I can also communicate with scholars by providing them with feedback as either a reply to their comments or as a new comment. And so using scholars' responses from, let's say, their note-taking templates as well as the comment function, educators can push scholars to develop their content-based skills, such as closely reading and analyzing perspectives by modifying assignments and to include guiding questions that can guide scholars to develop a clearer understanding. Additionally, when posting a homework assignment, educators can assign due dates and distribute supplementary material such as videos, websites, and additional digital resources scholars can access, again, to develop a clearer understanding. Now, Google Classroom also promotes scholar autonomy and teaches scholars digital citizenship by creating a digital library of class materials and resources they can use to prepare for their end-of-year assessments or even something like a midterm exam or final exam. In addition to that, it can also be used to monitor plagiarism. For instance, educators can assign digital exit tickets with a written prompt or one that prompts scholars to illustrate their understanding instead. Similarly, educators can also utilize Google Forms, which is a part of Google Classroom, to develop multiple choice questions and design tests that include videos, images, and short response questions. One of my favorite aspects of Google Forms is that it provides educators with a real-time gathering of data regarding commonly missed questions, average scores for each class, and areas where scholars struggle. Now, I just want to add, I have been fortunate to have the opportunity this year to teach 7th grade scholars who I also taught last year. And since they still have access to their archived 6th grade Google Classrooms, it has made it a bit easier for scholars to reference their prior knowledge and enhance their problem-solving skills. For instance, when reviewing for the Regents and discussing the world in the 1750s, scholars were able to reference that material they already had access to from the early modern era last year. Now, on the same hand, educators can also use YouTube, Kahoot, and Canvas as a digital resource to differentiate instruction. For instance, in world history classes, I utilize YouTube videos from channels like Khan Academy and TED Ed to frame scholarly thinking, facilitate discussion, and also spark curiosity. For instance, when teaching scholars about the United Nations, I utilize YouTube to teach scholars about the different components of the UN, as well as their goals, in a way that was more digestible to them and also actively engage them. And so while watching the video, I paused in certain sections to ask questions and check for understanding. Now, Educators can also use the SAMR model as a guide when determining the appropriate digital resource to implement. For instance, using augmentation, educators can use Kahoot to not only assess mastery, but also practice and review content and skills. Kahoot is a digital learning platform that gamifies learning by allowing educators the opportunity to create multiple choice, true or false, and even short response questions scholars can answer. It also creates a friendly competition. And in my experience, scholars not only get tremendously excited to use Kahoot due to their familiarity with digital gaming, but they also find it to be helpful in preparation of unit tests and final exams. Now, lastly, another digital resource that can be implemented into instruction is Canvas, which allows scholars the ability to demonstrate their creativity and understanding through projects. For instance, when teaching scholars about the Age of Revolutions, I prompted scholars to utilize Canvas, a graphic design tool, to develop advertisements that demonstrated continuity and change during this period. Scholars not only created projects about women's suffrage and technological innovations like the steam engine, but also demonstrated key concepts such as capitalism and communism. And then overall, the tools on this list, like many pieces of technology, are not flawless, but have been shown to improve scholar outcomes, engagement, and communication. To succeed, educators must ensure they are proficient with the tools and able to demonstrate how to apply them to scholars, as well as being vigilant of scholar technology when the scholars are using their tech. One platform that I've used to monitor scholar use of technology is GoGuardian. And so finally, while there is still a lot of work to be done in terms of implementing technology into the classroom, the COVID-19 pandemic has taught us to embrace technology as an opportunity to learn, engage scholars, minimize inequities, and support our scholars' unique needs in preparation for their professional lives.